we're going to model an equation with the sum and difference formulas for trigonometric identities. So in this, we have a noise-reducing headphones that create a sound wave that effectively cancels out other noises around you. Does a noise with sound wave modeled by y equals sine 1100 pi x get canceled out by another noise with a sound wave modeled by the equation y equals sine of 1100 pi x minus 1 over 220? So we're going to formulate this. We're going to add the sound waves together to combine the noises. And then we're going to see if the two waves do in fact cancel each other out. So if they do in fact cancel each other out, they would be equal to 0. So I have sine of, I'm actually going to go back a little bit. I'm going to add a new layer quickly here, so just in case I need to erase, I want to keep the original image here. So we have sine of 1100 pi x plus sine of 1100 pi x minus 1 over 220. All right, so looking at this, I'm going to distribute this 1100 from that second sine expression. So 100 pi x, just rewrite this first one, plus sine of 1100 pi x minus 5 pi. Okay, so now looking at this here, we have a difference formula that's going to be used on this sine. So this first sine is still going to be the same. So sine of 1100 pi x plus, let's do sine of 1100 pi x cosine of 5 pi minus cosine of 1100 pi x sine 5 pi. All right, so looking at this, cosine, we're just going around pi 5 times with cosine, and cosine is the x. So if I go 1 pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, 5 pi, we're still at 0, 1, or 0 for the cosine. So this cosine right here essentially becomes 0. This sine, on the other hand, remember this is going to be 0, negative 1. This is going to be negative 1. Actually, it's the other way around. Other way around. Sorry, cosine is a negative 1. And sine is a 0. We're too far with that. And that's a negative 1. I went backwards there. In my mind, it switched them. Double check your answers. Double check your thought process. When I was going over it, I was like, no, cosine is the x is negative 1. I need to put down negative 1. So now we're looking at sine of 1100 pi x minus, because this is negative 1 times the sine 1100 pi x. 0 times this cosine would be 0. And so ultimately we get this equal to 0. So how can we interpret this? Well, since the sum of the sound of waves is equal to 0 for all the values of x, then the noise cancels each other out. So we do have noise canceling between the two. And you will not be able to hear those people talking next to you while you're trying to focus on your Algebra 2 studies while you wear your noise canceling headphones. And always, 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 just like I did, in your mind, just double check your values before you continue on with all math problems, because you can make a slight mistake, as I did, getting the zeros and the ones confused. All right, guys, so this is the end of the video, and I will catch you in the next video. Like always, if you have any questions or concerns, please get a hold of me, and see you next time.